Now, types of religious practices. Monism, pluralism. Monism means belief in single God. Pluralism means belief in multiple God, or multiple religion will exist simultaneously. Both can be understood as pluralism. Okay, now that is something which you can read, not grade sociologically. Nobody is going to ask you what is monism, what is pluralism. What is sociological is this concept, that is sects and cult. So now we will talk about this concept, that is sect and cult. Okay, so before that, it's actually can be understood like this. There will be a cult formation which is actually coming out of religion. So there is an organized religion. So in the organized religion, some stress is coming. Okay, for example, in Hinduism, some sections are exploited. So some new cult will come, okay, which is having a different ideology. So that cult, after some point of time, it will become a somewhat formalized group, that is sect. Okay, and this sect will after some time get more formalized in terms of religion. So this is how actually religion is forming. And then within this religion also there may be some conflicts. So there may be tensions. Like this is how from Hinduism, Sikhism came. Okay, so there was a cult and then it becomes sect and then it become an organized religion. So from this also there can be a cult formation. Like many cult formation is also possible. Then what will happen? This cult will be established into a sect and this will form a religion. So this is actually a sect cult religion continuum. In some books you will see in between somewhat a sect losing its vigor, it will become a denomination. And instead of religion, some books will write it as church also. You will be seeing this as church. So church means nothing but religion only. If you remember, in case of Durkheim's writing also, we have seen he is using the word church to represent religion. So it can be sometimes cult, sect, denomination, church, or it is better to be understood in terms of cult, sect, religion, continuum. So from this religion you can see here it will become a sect and then it will become a religion, and from this religion also cult can emerge, right? It can be cult and then can be sect and this can form a religion, and from this religion also cult can be formed and it will go like this. So this is the idea of cult, sect, religion. So if you see the difference between cult and sect, so cult will actually go for propagation of a different ideology. As I have told you, there will be a different ideology. Okay, and then initially there won't be much criticism on the mainstream religion. Not much criticism. There will be a difference, but no criticism on the mainstream religion. Okay, then it is mainly leader oriented. So one cult leader will emerge and people, some small group of people will start following him. So it is basically leader oriented. Okay, now there is no concept of membership here. In case of religion there is a concept of membership, right? So here no concept of membership. Okay, now very small in size, and this is mainly unorganized. Okay, so generally cult will respond to the socio-religious problems in the society. It is seen in the context of protest only, manifest or latent protest. So some socio-religious problem will be there. It can be untouchability. Okay, so some problems will be there. So as a protest to this, some cult will be formed. So it is practicing different ideology, no criticism on the religion, but at the next level you will see it will criticize religion, maybe at the sect level. Okay, so leader oriented, no concept of membership. Slowly membership will start here, very small in size, unorganized. Okay, now when we talk about sect, it is comparatively more organized, but it will not be that organized as religion. Okay, so compared to cult it will be better organized, compared to religion it will be less organized, so it will be in between. So it is actually between cult and religion in terms of organization, but still it is comparatively more organized. Voluntary membership. Voluntary membership means what? let's suppose this is a family, there is a brother 1 and brother 2. Two people are there. So this person can be in a particular religion, Hinduism, but this person can be member of a sect which is emerged. Okay, so it is a voluntary membership. So he can go to this. That is what I mean by voluntary membership. That means within family there can be a person who is belong to Hindu religion, and this person can belong to this particular sect, which in itself is going to become another religion. Okay, so but when it comes to other case, normally this entire family will be one religion normally. Okay, because by birth these two people will be in religion, right? By birth you are a member of a religion. So here voluntary membership, that means you can change to the sect. Third one, emergence of rules and regulations. You will see in the cult level it is mainly leader oriented, not much organized. So here rules and regulations will slowly emerge. Rituals will start coming. Okay, now it often challenge mainstream religion. Challenge main religion. Okay, so and it will be coordinated by the followers and secondary leaders. So followers and secondary leaders. Now these are non-conformist bodies. Non-conformist bodies. Okay, so I hope you understood. So these are the main points which we need to discuss under sect. So slightly different and not at the level of religion. It is between cult and religion. So sect is the intermediary stage. Okay.
Hello sir.
Yeah,
so
tell
I
me.
think membership will be the strict.
Membership
Will be the strict in the case of sect.
No, voluntary membership.
Voluntary
Membership
Okay.
will be strict, and it will be coming by birth only in case of religion. That is at the next stage.
Okay, sir.
In case of sect, it is voluntary membership. Okay, so actually sects are motivated by marked by a motivation to dissociate from the existing social order. So there will be some problems in the existing social order. Like in case of cult, it is a protest to the existing social order. Now here sect also is marked by the motivation to dissociate from the existing social order or the problems because of the existing social order. Now when it comes to religion, now that we already know, religion, well-defined religious organization, right? It is a system of, it is a unified system of beliefs and practices related to sacred things set apart, okay, and forbidden. You know the definition of religion. So it is well-defined religious organization, okay? And then involuntary membership. Here you don't have choice. When you're born in religion. Involuntary membership. So when some people talk about inter-religious marriage, okay, so one person married to Christian and the other person married to Hindu, so what about the child born to this? Actually he will automatically or she will automatically be a member of the father's religion. Okay, so he is actually born in religion only, even though we are claiming that inter-religious marriage and they are not converted, but still the born child will be in the religion of actually the father. So by both, it is involuntary, there is no choice. Now, but in modern society there may be differences in the birth certificates, etc. You may see no religion, but when we talk from sociological point of view, involuntary membership. It is much more organized compared to any of the three that we have discussed. There will be rules and regulations, strict rules and regulations, and it will be institutionalized and accepted as a separate faith in society. So it will be institutionalized and accepted as a separate faith, in society, and there will be large number of followers. Okay, so membership is actually natural here. That means by birth you are a member of the religion. So these are the main points that you need to talk about when we discuss about sect, cult, religion. And see, some books will tell you this sect, cult. Actually this concept is given by Weber, and some other thinker has actually added the two concepts, that is Denomination, that is when the sect lose its vigor, okay, and then it will finally culminate into church. Church means religion. Even in Durkheim's definition also, we have seen this as the church only, okay, instead of religion he used the idea of church. So are we okay with this? Can we move to the PDF now? With that everything will be clear. Types of religious practices, can we go through this? Okay, so the first and most important point that you can see here, it represents religious revivalism. Religious revivalism as a concept I'll discuss now, because religion is reviving in the modern society due to many factors, many things are there. I'll discuss the reason. Religious revivalism means religion is still important in the modern society. That is what religious revivalism. So here, from evolutionary perspective, cult, sect, denomination and institutional religion or church are seen along a continuum. So it has to be understood in terms of continuum. What is the first stage? Cult, then sect, then religion, but in between denomination can be added. Okay, these are also understood as new religious movement. Okay, in the form, so new religious movement. So this religion sect typology is originally formed by Weber. Okay, even if you cannot write this name, forget about this name, you just need Weber only. According to them, church is large and well established religious institution, bureaucratic in its function, which is culmination of the evolution from sect. Okay, from sect only it is coming. See, all these things we have discussed here. This guy Becker, Howard Becker, further added denomination and cult to the church sect typology of Weber. Various theoretical explanations have been put forward for the rise of sect and cult for the new religious or the new religious movements. So these are understood as new religious movements. Why new religious movements? Because from already established religion, you know, cult is emerging, sect is emerging, okay, and then denomination is coming, then forming a new religion. So new religion is forming. So this is actually a process of new religion. That is why it is understood as new religious movement. This itself can be asked as a question. New religious movement. Okay, so in that context you need to be in a position to write what? You need to be in a position to write about sect, cult, religion, continuum. So it can also be seen in terms of the process of secularization, because multiple religions are coming, new religion is coming, so that shows secular society. Okay, it also shows rapid social change. These things you can read and understand, you will not face any problem here. So this is cult, it is explained here. Cult is a small group of religious activities whose beliefs are different from the dominant religion and are usually individualistic, focusing on individual experience. It never challenges the mainstream religion. Okay, they are often based upon charismatic leadership. I have told you this is leader oriented. Okay, it has no concept of membership and it is loosely organized with little rules and regulations, and the members may even retain affiliation to the other religion as well. Some thinkers see their origin in terms of social evils, discontentment and change in society. They provide alternatives to the people and hence are more rapidly accepted by the marginalized sections in the society. The cult is a voluntary organization and open to all who wish to join or participate in it. A cult emphasizes on one doctrine, or it focuses upon a god or goddess with certain definite characteristics. All these things are not important. Cults seem to flourish in metropolitan centers where culturally heterogeneous populations are thrown together and they widely feel the impact of most rapid and social change. An established religion is one part of world may have a status of cult in the other part of. This is also very important. Okay, this you need to write. So established religion in one region may have a status of cult in the other part of the world when it is introduced in that part. First time when it, for example, Krishna consciousness, when adopted in West, it became a cult. But Hinduism is a well-established religion in India. Okay, according to Aldrich, the cults are present in modern society because cult provide relief in this life itself, but religion guarantees in after salvation after life. Cult provides solution to this life, this society problems. Okay, so religion usually points out impossibility or extreme difficulty of direct communication with God, while in a cult, believers and devotees are face to face with each other. So these are the advantages. That is the reason why cult are present in the modern society. These living gods all are examples of cult. Those who are following that living gods, not the Satya Sai Baba, this Amritanandamai, all these people are examples of cult. Peter Berger classified into three types: revivalist, Adventist and Orientalist. So these are again examples. Now sect. So here institutionalization of social roles will start at this stage. Okay. So sect tend to arise during the period of rapid social change. So what all things we have discussed you need to write here. According to Peter Berger, in a sociology of religion and sociology of knowledge, sect is a tension in largest sect. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Any problem is there in the voice?
No, sir.
Okay. So, sect is in tension with the larger society. Okay, these are statements of different thinkers. According to Weber, sect are most likely to originate within those groups which are marginalized in society, and he terms this phenomena as theodicy of disprivileged. That means religious justification of the disprivileged. So you will see this emergence of sect and cult in the marginalized section, as they provide an alternative explanation or path of redemption. For example, sect like Dera Sacha Sauda, this you can write, okay, which promote a casteless society to its members who are generally from rural area. Okay, to its members who are generally from, okay. Similarly, black Muslims in USA. So all these are actually marginalized communities. So sects and cults are actually formed in the marginalized community. Modern sects, however, have a varied membership. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, then it is against the discrimination, it is against relative deprivation. Similarly, ISKCON is another sect which has a wide appeal, not limited to economically weaker sections alone. So it is having a wider appeal, it is taking into consideration many other sections of the population also. So a denomination, okay, now this is denomination. Denomination means the next stage, it grows out of the sect. Sect often lose their momentum as it is difficult to maintain the high levels of commitment for a longer period of time, and sect either die out or transform themselves into denominations. According to Howard Becker, a denomination is a sect which has cooled down and become an institutionalized body rather than an active protest group. So this guy actually introduced this concept of denomination, which is between religion and sect. So when the sect is cooled down and almost getting institutionalized in society, and they are no more as a protest group, right? At the stage of cult and sect, they are the protest group. So at the denomination stage, they cooled down and almost started getting institutionalized and started getting accepted in the society. So it is a religious sect which has lost its revivalist, reformist dynamism and has become an institutionalized body with a much larger following than a sect commands. Denomination is much closer to church than the sect was. Church also has more acceptability of denomination than that of the sect. Calvinism and Methodism started as sect but are now in the form of denomination. Not pure religion, they are part of denomination. Denomination is what usually result when a sect become respectable in the eyes of middle class society and relaxes its religious vigor. So when sect is getting accepted or respected or institutionalized, it is understood as denomination. So are we clear with this concept? This is the only topic which I actually need to discuss today. Theories of religion we know, functions also we have discussed in different thinkers before. So those two topics are not that important for today's discussion. This is the most important discussion, and you go and see the previous year papers. Every alternate year you will get the question from sect and cult, and that will be of 20 markers also. So you should have a clear-cut idea. That's the reason why I have discussed it separately also. Okay, so very important. You should not miss this question. Very simple only. Whatever you understood, if you write, you'll get very good score also. Conceptually, we are very clear. Show that diagram also. Most of the people will prepare sect and cult actually without understanding the concept. So we are clear with the concept and go ahead with that, you will get good score. If this question is coming, it is a must attempt question. You should not leave it. Content is so good. Concept is so good. Okay. The membership of denomination is drawn from all levels of society. Unlike sect, who has membership predominantly from a particular stratum, which is generally the lower strata. The binding code of fellowship, love and religious service, which is a distinguishing trait of the cult, become weak, almost non-existent in the denomination. Now that you can read. Now church is the final stage. Church refers to the final stage in the evolution of cult, sect and denomination. So now I will repeat it again. So it is cult, then somewhat organized sect. When the sect, this is actually emerged as a protest against some issues. Okay, maybe members are deprived, okay, discriminated, marginalized, etc. They form a sect. So this is basically leader oriented. Okay, now they also, when the vigor will increase here, but when it cooled down, it will become denomination. And finally, church. Okay, so this will become, again from here, this is church means religion, right? So from then what will happen? There may be some protest against the existing religion. Let's suppose this is Hinduism, against untouchability. Okay, another cult coming. Okay, so that cult will become a sect. That will become a denomination. That will become a religion. From here another cult can also come. They will also form a sect. They will also become a denomination. They will also become a religion. Like that it will go. So religion is at the one extreme, cult is at this extreme. So it is actually a cult religion continuum, or cult sect denomination religion continuum. Religion at one end, cult is at the other end. Okay, so religion refers to final stage of evolution. It refers to large formal organization with a hierarchy of the officials. A church generally accepts the norms and values of society and frequently regards itself as a guardian of the established social order. It often guard its monopoly on, no, I'm not able to get this. So guard its monopoly on religious truths.